My name is Beth McGuire and I'm the Senior Assistant Dean of Students and the Director for Residence Life. We support the first year experience specifically with our RA staff. So RAs are resident assistants who live and work on each of the floors. So the first line of defense for any student who lives in the residence halls would be their resident assistant. They are a student leader that lives and works on the floor, and they're responsible for programming and connecting students to both the academic side of the house and also the social and personal side of the house. So we try and bridge that gap for all students so that they can acclimate to the college environment successfully. So there are two types of resources for our first year students. Those are the resident assistants, who are students who live and work on the floors, and then the resident director. A resident director is a full-time professional staff member. They are a master's degree staff member. They also live in the buildings and they live there with their families, and they are connected to the community to also help our students acclimate and adjust to the college environment. Their community is your students' community also, so we take great pride in the communities that we create for our students. First year specific housing is mostly targeted to the Netherlands, which has a compilation of living learning centers. It has our faculty and residents who lives in that area, but specifically the first year buildings are Netherlands Complex and Stuyvesant Hall, and then some are in the towers also. So mostly a mix of suite. Most first year students will live in suite style housing, but we do have some students who live in corridor style housing. Some of the advantages of living on campus are the live-in staff that are accessible 24 hours a day, the safety and security measures that are in place all the way from the building level to the Hofstra shuttle, to the Long Island Railroad. We have, Wi-Fi and cable and HBO Go and laundry that's in every single building that is included in the price of housing. So there are a lot of advantages to living on campus, as well as easy access to faculty and staff during office hours and programming and events that happen all throughout the evening and on weekends. My advice for Hofstra parents would be to talk about the residential experience with their students early. Communication is the key, and many times when students live with us and they receive information about a roommate or a suite mate, it's the first time in their lives that they've had to navigate a situation of shared space. So talking with their student early and often about what that may mean, how they can advocate for their own needs, how they can educate others about what they need and what they want in a living environment is only going to further the success of their roommate relationships. Students can engage with my office in multiple ways. So as I've talked about before, we have RAs that live on each floor. We have an RD that lives in each building. The RD also works in that building, has an office in that building. So there is an RD office, there's an RA office, there's a college office. So at the building level, there are multiple opportunities for students to engage, parents to engage with our staff. There's also the Residence Life office, and we are located in the Wellness and Campus Living Center, which is in the same building as the Student Health and Counseling Center on the residential side at 250 Hofstra University. To contact the Office of Residence Life, you have two options. You can call us directly at 516-463-6930, or email us at reslife@hofstra.edu, and that's reslife@hofstra.edu. We check that email between 9 and 5, Monday through Friday, every day.